Everyone. Today we are going to see how to do simulation in the SolidWorks software. So for that we'll consider a simple steel structure and we'll try to simulate that particular structure. So let me start this session with making a simple sketch of the steel structure, and for that I'm using the line command. So I'm just selecting the front plane. Okay, so let me prepare it. Okay, so let me define the dimension of this structure. For that I am using the smart dimension option. So let us say it 120 mm. Now I have to make it fully defined, so I have to give each and every dimension of the structure. Let us take it 20 mm. This one has again a 20 mm. And it's a 120 mm, so let me take it's like a 50 mm. So okay, and this particular data that is remaining, suppose it's 120 mm. Okay, so here you have to check whether that is fully defined or not, right? So the black color shows it's a fully defined structure, right? So this is the basic requirement for doing the sketching with the SolidWorks software. So now I'm going to extrude this particular structure. So from feature I have to select the extrude command. Okay, so that's how you can select the extrude command, and it shows how you are going to extrude it. So let us extrude it from the middle of the plane, and we'll do the extrude up to 20 mm, or let us say 30 mm. So 30 mm we are going to extrude it, right? So okay, so this is our simple steel structure. So let's try to simulate it with the use of SolidWorks. Now the basic thing you have to understood when you are dealing with the simulation part, we have to first make the geometry of particular part, then we can go for the simulation. So here you have to check whether the SolidWorks simulation software shows its option or not. If the option is not there, as we can see here, so we have to simply go in the add-ins, right? So add-ins, we have to just simply tick mark the SolidWorks simulation. So after that we'll have that particular feature in this particular line. So let's see whether we are getting it or not. It will take some time to load this particular feature. So let's see. Okay, yes, here we are getting the simulation tab, as I have add from the add-ins features, right? So now I have to click on the simulation part, right? So as you can see, we are having a new window upper side of the simulation part. Now here I am performing a new study, so I have to simply click on the new study, right? So now after that here we are doing a simple static analysis. So let me give the name. It's a simple steel structure, so I am giving the name steel structure, right? Here few more options are there. If your study is of some specific branch, then you should go for the thermal simulation, fatigue simulation. If you want to do the optimization again you should do it, right? So let us go for the simple static study of this steel structure, right? So I have to click on the green button, right? So now we are in the simulation window. As you can see that we are having each and every option that is open to us, right? So now your first part, whenever we are dealing with the simulation, I have to select the part, and most important thing, I have to apply the material of that particular structure. So simply right clicking the part, I have one window that is apply the material, or if you want to take it from here, you can simply click on here, right? So here, as you can see that there are different materials you can find out here. So here, let us say it's a hot roll bar AISI 1010 steel. So I am selecting that particular steel, right? So the elasticity, resistance ratio, the value of the steel, it can show directly, right? And one more thing, suppose some material is not available, so I can customize my material also, that in the case of composite material, right? But here I can select the simple steel. So let us apply the material, simply applying. Okay, so here you can see that if I can click on the apply button, so the material showed it here, then I should close it, right? So that material I have already applied, right? Now after that we are having another important points that you have to take care, and that is the connection. Suppose if any connection is there, so I have to go to this particular connection window also. If you can simply right click, you are having a different also, whether that is a pin joint, ball joint, or whether some bearing kind of connection is there. But here is the simple steel structure, so I am just directly going towards the boundary condition, right? So boundary condition I have to give from the fixture section, as you can see here. So by simply right clicking, I have option here. So let me click one option, and suppose it's the fixed geometry. I have to fix this particular geometry from one side, and I have to apply a load on the another side, so it will behave like a cantilever beam, so that we can have some value of stress and displacement. So let us check it. Here I am just clicking the fixture. Okay, so here if I can perform this particular operation, so my body will behave like this. My body will constrain from here on, right? So if you can click on, so we are having the green signal. So based on that, you can apply this particular boundary condition. So let me fix it from here on. So it's a fixed geometry. By simply right clicking, we can apply this boundary condition. Suppose if you want to apply some roller support, so I have to click on the roller slider, as you can see here, right? So that's how you can perform the different operation by using it. So let me fix this geometry, as you can see here. Okay, by simply clicking on the green button, we can have this particular condition on our structure, right? So that is a important part as far as the simulation is concerned. You have to compulsory go for the boundary condition that you can have from the fixture, right? So okay, so after fixing the geometry, the next part is to apply the load to the structure. So from the function external load, we can apply the function. So simply right clicking the function, we are having the different options available. So based on that, we have to choose our condition. So let us apply the force on this particular structure, right? So here I have to just simply select, so that will show. If I should select it, it will show like this, right? So SolidWorks, the beauty of the SolidWorks software is it will show the condition how it will going to work, right? So let us apply this force in this particular section. So the structure will behave like a cantilever beam, and we have data as we require in the form of stress, strain, and displacement, right? So now here, if you can see that the direction it is showing, it is in this direction, but here I have to bend it. So let me select the direction by choosing this particular option, the selected direction, right? So now by clicking this, we are having the direction, right? So this is what we want, right? And let us say, suppose it is 2500 Newton, right? So that load value you have to apply, right? So by simply clicking, I have this value, as you can see here, right? So condition of external load, that is also we can incorporate it based on our requirement, but here we are simply applying the force and then we'll try to see the simulation, right? So after applying the load, the another and the important part is the mesh section, right? So I have to create the mesh in this particular section, right? So simply right clicking, we are having a mesh option on the screen. So here we are having option whether you should go for the finer mesh, so that will give a more appropriate result, and the core mesh, that is you can see here. Not different between the meshing part, it will vary according to the different software. If I'm talking about the Ansys and the Abacus software, in that particular software you have to deal with very carefully as far as this particular section is concerned, because in that particular, I can say, software, we are finding the result, those are very nearer. I am not saying that the SolidWorks result are not appropriate, but in that case we are having much finer result compared to the SolidWorks, so that we can do it. But here it is much easier to perform the simulation compared to the other software. We are having a nearer data, so that don't mind by the consulting agency, so we should use it, right? So let me use the finer mesh, so it will having some nearer data, right? So after just clicking that, the entire mesh section, yes, you can see that the different element that can be taken automatically by the software itself, right? And after completing this particular part, our last section is to run this particular study. So I have to just simply clicking on the run study, right? So it will take few seconds or minutes to run this study, right? So yeah, yes, you can see that how this particular part is going to deform, right? We are having a different value, one mice stress value, theories of failure, you can see here, value of yield stress, right? So here we are interested in the stress, strain and displacement value. Suppose if I'm just clicking right click on the stress value and animate this particular part, so let us check it, right? So our entire section will behave like this, right? So let me increase the frame rate, right? So it will give a more proper leader. Let us take it 15, right? So now again we can observe it very closely, right? So that is the beauty of this simulation part, right? And the red part, or we can say it's a highly stressed part. If I can simply change the value of load, the entire geometry will behave differently. So right, so let us do that. So I'm just clicking on the external load, force, right click, edit definition. Let me increase the load value, right? So let us take it, let us take it 66,000 Newton, right? Okay. Now again we can run this study. And we have to check the behavior, what happened in the case of stress, right? So simply animate it, right? So by increasing the frame rate, you are having a closer look, right? If you want to analyze a particular part, then you can have this particular part, right? So next I should click on the displacement, right? Yes, you can see that our body will displace from here because we are applying the force value on the last section, right? So it's about obvious thing, and if you can animate it, again you can have the closer look, right? So that's how we can deal with this particular part, right? So it will vary according to the different section. Again, you can change the number of, let us say 45, so you can have the closer look and you can animate it, right? So strain value, again right click, it will show the different strain value, right? So this red section, that is shown that it's a highly stressed area, right? So that's how you can find out the different part as far as this particular SolidWorks software is concerned, right? And one more beauty of the software is, after finding out the required parameter in the form of stress, strain and displacement, we can have the result sheet directly, right? So if you can see here, one option is their report, right? So if I can click on the report, so SolidWorks will generate report automatically. So that is the beauty of this particular software, right? So it will, let us see that and try to publish it so we can have the final outcome, right? So let us see how it will give a complete Word file, right? So that is very useful. The people who are doing the consultancy work, they are just simply performing the tasks and just submitting this report. So that headache we can eliminate as far as this SolidWorks is concerned. Otherwise, in the other software, we have to deal with this particular part also. So that's why the SolidWorks is user friendly and it is easy to understand as well as do the different thing as we cannot do in the ANSYS and the Abacus only, right? So, but again, I'm saying that will change according to the different requirement, right? Suppose if you want a very clear cut data, very nearer data, and then again you have to go for the different software, right? So that's how you can deal with it, right? So we should wait for few more minutes so we can have how to see how this particular report will look like, right? So this entire section simulation, that belongs to the simulation of SolidWorks. You can have a different option based on your requirement, and you can perform your tasks starting from the applying the material, then the boundary condition, it will contain your fixture and the load, then connection, suppose if your welding joint is there, some adhesive joint will be there, so you can have this particular connection section also, and then after creating the mesh we can simulate the study, right? So this is all about the performing simulation in the SolidWorks software, right? So this is the final report. As you can see that each and every data is shown by the SolidWorks. What are the boundary condition, where we have applied the force, what is the volumetric property of this particular section. So that is the beauty. You all have this data, the yield strain, the tensile strain, the elastic modulus that we have already applied, right? So that's how we can deal with the simulation part as far as the SolidWorks software is concerned. So I hope you like this video. Thank you.